Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are hauling a Case IH9230 Combine, and this is from the Jazzycat's pack. And let me just show you the whole rig. It looks pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Case Combine there with the Peterbilt red. Looks pretty slick. This is the Case YSA9230. It's got the tracks on the front, as you can see. Pretty neat. Anyways, this is from the Jazzycat's trailer pack. That's where it came from, if you're wondering. If you'd like to do the same haul as me, that's where I got it from. Alright. So we're only doing, this is only a short little journey here. That was probably way wider than it needed to be, but okay. This is only a short journey. I think it's only 400 clicks or so. So not too bad, but this is, I forget what they call these types of trailers. If you know what type of trailer, what's the name of this type of trailer? I think it's a lowboy. If it is a lowboy, let me know in the comments below. I don't remember. I think that's what it's called. Anyways. What even started moving there? I really need to get a more powerful engine in this thing. There we go. So, Jazzycat's pack. So one of the lowboy trailers. Now, the problems I find with the lowboys, at least that's what I found in Euro Truck, was that I would always clip the side of it. Now, I don't know if it's because it's a really large trailer or what, but I almost always clip the side of it. I don't know why it's unfolded. Look at that. The rotor on the top is unfolded. Oh, that's pretty wide. Well, it's still pretty close though. Alright, we're gonna go across and then go down. So anyways, yeah, this is the Jazzycat's trailer pack that was released for ATS, which is awesome. So I have this, and I have a couple other mod packs, or a couple other mods installed. I have the Coyote trailer, what's it called? The Coyote brake sound. So if you hear like a little chirp type sound, that's the Coyote brakes. And I also have the parking brake and then the regular brake. So if you hear like that little sound, the little toot, that is from the Coyote brakes. And you can do the same thing. It has the same sound with the parking brake, but I'm not going to hit the parking brake right now. So, anyways, but so far, I like what Jazzycat has done so far. I like the trailers. I wonder if I can show you a few of the trailers. Let's see if we can find some other strange ones. They still have all the diesel ones in there, as per normal. They're pretty typical. That's from the other game, base game. Excavator, for example, is there now. I think that's a new one. The Case ones that we're using right now. Some bulldozers, some deer johns, some forklifts. I don't know. This road roller is, I think, from the pack. I don't know everything that's in the pack. I'd have to actually double check, but I know some of these are base game, some of them aren't. But there's a few different variations on them. I don't know. I'd have to look it up, to be honest with you, to know all of them. Interestingly enough, though, let me just put my cruise on. Interestingly enough, this mod, as far as I've checked thus far, is not in the Steam Workshop. It's only from atsmods.lt, which presents an interesting question, and that question is, why are people posting other places other than Steam Workshop? Because if they truly wanted to, get the greatest amount of people using their mod, Steam Workshop would make the most sense, because it's really simple to do. People just, look on the Steam Workshop, they find what they want, and then, press subscribe, then it's done. And then it updates when it needs to be updated, etc., etc. So, why would you put it anywhere else? And the question may or may not be, maybe it's because of money, I don't know. But I think that's kind of interesting that this particular mod wasn't on there, because it's a pretty popular mod. Let's put our engine brake on, just in case we need to slow down at any given point. Try not to get a speeding ticket here. So I have limited the engine to 105 kilometers an hour. which is the stated maximum in Ontario for trucks. I actually verified this with a trucker who is in Ontario, and he does truck on a regular basis. James, what's up, buddy? Oh, come on. Anyway, so he trucks on a regular basis, and I asked him, and he confirmed that 105 is the, in Ontario at the very least, it's the maximum. Come on. It's the maximum in Ontario for speed limits. Oh, so slow. Anyways, so it is the maximum speed limit in Ontario, so I've limited myself to that speed limit for my own safety, basically, and for the safety of the cars around me. Alright, we're gonna play that game. So yeah, I think it's kind of cool. I like this trailer though. It looks really good with this truck. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks pretty darn slick. And also we have the wheel accessory DLC. If you can, or wheel tuning pack, I think they call it. You can't really see it in that picture, but this is me pointing at the wheels right now, saying there's Peterbilt on the wheels right there. And you can make some other changes too if you want to. You can adjust the colors of them. You can change it so it's like the same color as your truck itself. So I think that's kind of neat. There we go. So you can make those changes too if you want to. I didn't get too fancy. I just went for chrome, which is, you know, why would you go for anything else other than chrome? And the Peterbilt signs. So I have Peterbilt and then I have chrome on there, so that's basically what I stuck to. I didn't do anything else crazier than that because I'm not a super crazy person when it comes to, I guess a showy person is the word I'm really looking for. I'm not a super showy person. Some people are, that's fine. I'm not. Now, because they did add this DLC, it did break the multiplayer, which is a bit sad. Is that a truck just like right randomly there? Yes, yes it is. There we go. And up the hill. We're gonna make it without dropping a gear. Barely. Barely. Could you imagine with a truck merging on an off-ramp like that, or on-ramp like that? Yikes. Especially when it's weighted down. Oh, go into gear. There you go. So, I don't know. I'm curious to see, like, I would like to, it would be cool, interesting to actually talk to, like, people like Jazzycats and, like, question them as to the reasons why they've done certain things. Like, maybe this is on the Steam Workshop now, but when I looked, it actually wasn't. MultiMikey123 actually posted it in the Google Plus community, which you can join if you want to. There's a link in the description. We just do a short vetting process to see that you don't post spam, and if you do post spam, you'll be banned very quickly from the community. Let me just say that. Beavis is the same with me when it comes to spam. He doesn't tolerate it. So we both hit the ban hammer pretty hard. So, anyways, yeah, but that's MultiBlanket123 posted it in the channel in the Google Plus community, so that's where I found it from. Actually, he pointed me in the right direction, and I picked it up, and now we're checking it out, and I like what I see so far. I do like some of the variety of trailers, like being able to actually haul a 9230 is kind of neat. And then you can go into Farm Sim and start using the 9230 in Farm Sim if you want, which I think is super cool. If that's something you like to do, at least. So, I remember back in the day, Dirt Hebbers used to do an interesting thing. He used to do like he would play like Farm Sim, and they would cut into Euro Truck and do like a little haul in Euro Truck. That was really neat. A lot of work, I think, though. And I don't think he does it anymore because I don't think enough people appreciated that work that he put into that. But yeah, say la vie, right? You got to try new things, see how people respond, and if they respond well, then go for it. If they don't, well, then you know what not to do next time, basically. That's the way the cookie crumbles. We've all been there. Yeah, so like for example with me, when I tried the shorter episodes, I tried like the 10, I think it was like 10, 12 minute episodes. some people liked them and some people didn't like them. So they were really, it was kind of like, some people were like, yeah, this is awesome. Other people were like, no, 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 please no. So, you know, that's what you got to do sometimes. You got to try out different things, see how it works, go from there. Gotta love it when the car gets in front of you and then hits the brakes. I'm not speeding, don't worry. Swerving, yes, maybe, but not speeding. I still need to adjust the steering wheel so it's a bit stiffer on the highways. I find that when it's on the highway, it's like super loose, so like doing that is like really easy. Like when you're driving a car on the highway, you have like a bit more. The word that comes to mind is like tactile sensation. So like you can feel the road resistance a bit more, whereas this, it's like you can like make a ridiculous turn and you don't feel it until like it's too late almost. So, ah well. But I do like the way this trailer and truck look together. And that's pretty awesome. Although I'm not a huge Case fan. Okay, that's not green. This truck would look ugly, super, super ugly if it were green. And you're gonna stop on the hill, aren't you? Watch this. Of course they will. Anyways, so like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Case. And that's only because it's red, not because of anything else. At least not in general. When it comes to farm sim, Case tractors are the best tractors because Timber makes them. That's the only reason why, basically. If someone else made some really good tractors, I would definitely try them. We're actually sliding back. There we go. Oh, there goes a Fireland bus. It's supposed to be a Greyhound. Let's be honest here. There we go. What if we're gonna take this to another farm? Anyways, yeah. So Timber makes the Case tractors, and they're probably my favorite tractors. There's those ones, and then there's the what's the other one? The Case, not the Case. The Claas Axions, 850s, 950s. Those ones are really good too. And those are done by the who does that? I think it's the Czech team. I think it is. I don't remember off the top of my head, but I'm fairly certain it's them. Yeah, I don't know why that rotor is open like that. I cannot drive like that in that view. Let's be honest, I can barely drive in this view, so I don't know why I'd be able to drive in the other view. Here we go. Go, 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 go. These left turns. Every time. Every single time. You get stuck behind a car, try and turn left. It's like, hey man, I don't know how to turn left. Do you? This is where I really wish I had like an air horn. Like, that's so lame. I should find a mod for that actually. That would make me feel happier. I could probably push him out into the intersection. Just a little nudge. You'll never know the difference. See? Just go, buddy. See? They stop for you now. Or don't. And that's how you get out of the intersection sometimes. Because I find that the left turning is a bit, their left turning capabilities are a bit weak sometimes. So I find that I have to give them a helping hand sometimes. Do you ever give them a helping hand when they're in the intersection like that? Or do you wait for them to turn left after ages? Everyone's a little different. I guess I'm a bit more aggressive than other people. Which is fine. Telephone poles here? Actually, I'm not sure what those things would be even called. Not telephone poles, they're high tensile wire. I don't know, something like that. Something more proper than that. Anyways, you tend to see these right here, those things we just passed. If there's a power plant close by, like if you ever drive down by Burlington, Ontario, is it Burlington? Yeah, it's Burlington, Ontario. There's a nuclear power plant there, and you will be able to see tons of those types of wires because of that. All right, make this turn. There we go. Nice. But you'll be able to see tons of those types of wires because of that. Do you want to skip the trailer parking? Hey, I have a strange, sneaky suspicion I've seen this guy before. I think, was it the last load we dropped off? The one before that? I think it was the one before that. It was exactly the same drop-off point. There we go. Surprised that worked. Nice, but you hear the sound though, and that's the Coyote brake sound. I think it's kind of neat. All right, a little bit of experience, not too crazy. That's fine. All right, folks, that'll be it for me for today. Another episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me just show you those mods. We'd like to say the progress. Yes, please. So again, you go to Mods Manager, Steam Workshop, and these are the mods. It's the Coyote parking brake sounds and Coyotes, sorry, air brake sounds. And then I have the Jazzycat's trailer pack. This is version 1.0, and this is the Root Advisors, the other one I have. I have some other mods here, but I haven't put them back in. They were in before, but they didn't play very nice with the new stuff, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, folks, that'll be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button? I'd really appreciate that. My name's Iain Robson, and I'll catch you guys